welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. So we just got back from running errands and I wanted to show you guys the haul of what I got at the library and also from Walmart. But I ended up ordering some books from the author Mike Viking, and he's a Danish author that wrote The Little Book of Hygge, and then I want to say you pronounce it A Little Book of Luke, but it looks like, you know how hygge looks like hygge. But anyway, it's all about like happiness and romanticizing life and just the coziness of being home and things that you can do at home. And I feel like that's very much the era that I'm in life right now. And so I got so much out of the last book that I got from him that was called My Hygge Home, and just ways that you can set up your home and like host guests and all kinds of fun ideas about just being at home and having that hygge experience. And so I loved that book so much that I had the librarian order a few more books from me and get them from other surrounding libraries because they didn't have any other ones there. Our library is very small. We live in a very small town, and so she ordered the other 3 books. There's The Art of Making Memories from Mike Viking, The Little Book of Hygge, and The Little Book of Luke. I hope I'm saying that right. I'll have to look that up and make sure I'm pronouncing that right. But anyway, she said that it probably will take about a week before those books start coming in. So I got a few more while I was there. This one is The Montessori Child. It looks like it's, just from flipping through it, it looks like it's, you know, about like teaching your kids to be more independent and creativity and all the Montessori things. And so I can't wait to go through this a little bit more and see what it's gonna be all about. Speaking of that, Julie picked up a book while she was there. I thought it was so fun. Our kids love Pokemon. And so this is like a Pokemon cookbook, and you can see like the cute little Pokemon foods that they have on here. So I can't wait to do this with her. I think it's just gonna be so much fun. I was flipping through. Look how delicious that looks. So I think we're gonna have a good time going through this while we have it. So anyway, that is the book, or one of the books that she got that I wanted to show you guys. And this one I'm really excited about. It's Origami and Origami. And this is something that I've always been interested in and I've just never learned how to do. Look at this little Christmas tree. When we were in Germany, we stayed in an Airbnb, and they had almost like a mobile that you would put over a crib, but it wasn't over a crib. It was just like hanging in the house. And it was all of these beautiful origami birds. And I was like, I would love to do that. So I'm totally inspired now. And I want to do maybe something like this. There's a space in the guest room that I've always been like, what am I gonna do here? And I think I've figured out what I want to do. I think I'm just going to do some of these like origami birds and then get a pretty stick or piece of wood and hang them from that. And I think it's going to fill that space beautifully. Like we have this wicker chest where we keep extra pillows and blankets and stuff in there, but the wall above it, it hasn't had anything on it. And I think this would just look so pretty over that wicker basket. Like, can you guys imagine it? And I told you guys I'm so inspired with this. So I've already been looking up like scrapbook papers on Amazon, and I think these would be really pretty to match that bedroom. So I think I might end up getting those. But yeah, I just think this would be a fun little summer activity to learn how to origami some things. Y'all know I'm like crafty lately. So anyway, that is what I got from the library. The next thing is the Walmart haul. So I got some peppermint tea. You guys know me. I was out of peppermint tea, so I had to get some of that. I also ended up getting some mascara. This is the mascara that I use. And then I got some new fingernail polish. I only have red fingernail polish. Well, I take that back. I only have red fingernail polish now because I tried to get an orange and a pink fingernail polish, but they were so watered down, I ended up just throwing them away because they were no good. So I ended up going with a better brand this time, and I got an Essie color, and this is in the Cabana. So I thought that would be a fun little summer color. And then last but not least, I got a new lipstick. So I get questions about my lipstick all the time. And I use one from Milani, and it's called Secret. But they didn't have that available there, so I tried to match up one that was pretty similar. So this is the one I ended up getting, and this is L'Oreal Paris, and this is the color Montmartre. So I think that's how you pronounce that. I've been there in Paris, and I'm still not sure if you pronounce that the way I just said it. Hang on, let's look that up. Let's educate ourselves real quick.
Montmartre.
Okay, Montmartre. So that wasn't too bad. I think I called it Montmartre. I can't remember what I called it, but it wasn't too far away from that. So anyway, that's the new lipstick that I got. So I think we're gonna go ahead and start on dinner. We try to have dinner like in the middle of the day, and it's 3 o'clock now. So probably be about 4 o'clock by the time we have dinner. But I also ended up getting some flowers. They're outside, but I got those while we were at Walmart, and I'm gonna plant those in one of my planters that has like a bald spot. So we'll do that in this video as well. Got some laundry to do and just a few things around the house. So I'm coming out here to the garage. If I can get this refrigerator open. We're gonna do frozen pizzas tonight. If you watched the last video, you might know that I had this like creamy chicken pasta situation that I wanted to make, and I couldn't bring myself to make it yesterday, and we ended up just doing something really easy. We did like Arby's night at home. We didn't order it, like we made everything like it would be Arby's, and it was so fun. Anyway, I just can't bring myself to make that meal again. Why am I dreading this so much? And maybe that just might not be a meal that I need to make, and maybe I need to make something else with all the ingredients that I have. So I think I might end up doing that. But for right now, because it's already, I don't know, like 3:30, I'm just thinking about our dinner situation, and I'm like, I just want to go easy. Plus, I'm in my luteal phase right now, and you guys know that I honor that, and I go easy on myself when I'm in my luteal phase because you need to. I'm just cutting myself a break, and we're gonna do frozen pizza. This is a luteal phase thing.
Maybe I'm getting my period or something, I don't know.
Because if I was in my follicular phase or even ovulation phase, I'd probably be like, yeah, let's make that dinner. But something about just having to boil the corn and having to boil the pasta, 2 different pots, like there's lots of dishes that will be involved, and I just, every time I think about making that meal, I'm like dreading it, and so I'm not gonna do it. So frozen pizza it is. I was just sitting outside waiting for my peppermint tea to cool down, and I was going through my butterfly book This is a book that I didn't take back to the library, and I'm so glad I didn't because I saw that butterfly and I'm like, I wonder what that was. So I think I found it. So I'm pretty sure it's the Palamedes swallowtail, and it says the range of southeastern United States, and that's where we are. So at first I was like, is that it? I don't know, because it looks like it's got some blue in it in this picture. But then when I Googled it, some pictures popped up looking more like what I saw earlier. So pretty sure that's it. This is the blue Morpho. I actually painted this one the other day. It's so fun.
Look at all of them.
Heaven. Can't zoom up anymore, but that is a blue Morpho right there. Oh, I wish it would land on me. So there's a blue Morpho. Right here is a malachite. Those are so pretty. I want to try to find a skirt. That blue Morpho open right there. Back home, and this is how our chicken in the crock pot is looking. I went ahead and shredded it up, but I'm about to add the spinach now, and I'm also cooking the pasta.
Say something like you love me and make my day, like you always do, like you always do. Hold my hand and look me in the eye so I can tell you how I feel, tell you how I feel.
Julie and I have been having the best time at making these origami butterflies. Here's one of them. I got my scrapbook paper in today. I ordered it off of Amazon. And I will say though, with origami, this is my first time doing anything origami, and so I wish I knew this before. Scrapbook paper can be a little thick for origami, and so I wish we had thinner paper because it can be a little bit hard to like bend and get things right. Bailey's laying on our stuff. I have to. It's okay. So anyway, if you're gonna do origami with scrapbook paper, just maybe make sure it's the thinner kind of scrapbook paper, but it's working and they are so cute. Let me show you guys some other papers that we got. This might be my favorite one. I can't wait to see how this looks folded up as a butterfly. And then they're all kind of the same theme. It's like orange and like this mustard yellow color, some black, which goes along with the theme of the guest bedroom. We've got this like burnt red color. I think this is gonna be really pretty folded up as a butterfly. Let's see. This one with like the hydrangeas on it. Anyway, we've got like 20 different pieces of paper, I think, because we need to make 80 of these. Look how cool these look. These are definitely gonna look like butterflies because they've got like the spots on them and stuff. So I think these are gonna look really cool. But we need to make 80 butterflies. We're 4 down, 5. She's working on the 5th one right now.
I can't get it to fold.
Okay.
Do I go up or do I go down?
Up. Because you want to think of it like the butterfly's flapping its wings. But I'm going to show you guys how we are doing this. So it's actually not hard once you get the hang of it. So you want a 6 by 6, like 6 inch by 6 inch piece of paper. So we've just been cutting ours. And we get 4 out of each piece of paper. So you're going to fold it up halfway to make a triangle, and then unfold it, turn it, and then fold it the other way to make a triangle the other way. That way you're left with kind of like a plus on the piece of paper. You see how it's like a plus like this? And you want it to be like a cone, basically. See how there's like a point up here? I just push my finger up in that point and then fold it this way. And then you can see the triangles here. And I told Julie, you just smash that together. That's how we remember it. We're like, okay, and smash. And then you're left with a triangle like this. Just wanted to show you guys all angles because we were looking up some YouTube videos and they would show just like one angle and I'm like, wait a minute, did I get that right? So anyway, now that you have your triangle here, you're gonna lay it back down and then just the top part here, you're gonna pull up. So you see how like this part here, man, I should have vacuumed this floor before I started showing you guys. But anyway, you see how like the back part I'm leaving down. So the top part, you'll fold up like a diamond. And then once you have your diamond, flip it over so you see the back side. And this way, you are going to pull up right here, leave all this down, pull up here, and you want to pull up enough to where this part is overlapping a little bit. So we tend to have to like pull on it a little bit to get it where we want it. But you want to have this part sticking out here. Hang on, Julie, I'll help you in a minute. Anyway, you want to have this part sticking out here because you need to fold that over. And this is the part where it really would have been a lot easier if our paper was thinner. Because you can see like just having this tiny fold over is hard when it's really thick. So, but it works. We've been making it work. So, here's what it looks like so far. Now, this is where I get confused, but I remember it because it's like you want to just make it look like the butterfly is folding its wings up. So like this, and then out. So you see what I did? There's the fold, the tail that would just fold it over, and then push in like this. So it looks like that. And then just kind of like push on it here. And then you have your butterfly. And you can, you know, play with it a little bit more just to get it where you want it. But there it is.
And
There's
then
the
you can place it
butterfly.
with all the other 8 billion you're gonna make.
Yeah, we gotta make 80. And where are we at now? We've got 6 now. Put all of our different colored papers together that we've done so far. It's just so pretty. I think these colors, because we got them in a pack and they already color coordinate, I think that made it a lot easier than just going out and picking out our own colors. But look how pretty these are together. I can't wait to see them all on strings and hanging from that piece of wood. And it's just gonna be the funnest little project. Once we've done 80 of these, we will never forget how to fold these. It will be ingrained in our brains forever. This thunderstorm is truly one of the craziest thunderstorms I've ever seen because the lightning is so bright. I don't think I've ever seen a storm with lightning this bright. So I'm gonna try to catch it. Whoa, did you guys see that? Whoa. What a storm. Standing inside of our bedroom door right here. There it goes. Whoa. Never seen lightning like this. So it's a few days later. I have about 85 origami butterflies and we're about ready to make our wall art. So I'm super excited about that. So I've got my hot glue gun out. I'm about to heat that up and then I got my string in last night that we're gonna hang all the origami butterflies on, and we went and got a stick just out of one of our trees, and so I'm gonna hang everything from that stick and then we'll mount it in the guest bedroom. I'm super excited about that. But speaking of origami, I wanted to show you guys a few other things that I made in the last few days. So I did a crane. I feel like when you think origami, you automatically think of the crane. So I had to make one of these, and let me tell you guys, this was like a 20-step process. This is expert level. So I'm really glad I started out with the butterflies because that's like a 6-step process. This was probably like a 20-step process. So it's a little harder to do. So, but this is the only one I did because it was, like I said, expert level. But I also tried to make a jumping frog, but because my paper is that scrapbook thick paper, it didn't quite work out. But you can see like the head here and the arms. These are the little frog legs. But this part here is supposed to sit back, and then if you like press on it, it'll jump. So maybe I'll get in some thinner paper and I'll be able to try this out again. But I also made some bookmarks, which is like super easy. This is probably the easiest thing you can do, but made that one for myself. And then I also made this one for Justin. And if you noticed, I got one of my books in from the library. This is the little book of Luca. I've been pronouncing it Luke, but it's Luca. with like an A at the end. So anyway, I've been enjoying it so far. I just started it yesterday and I'm 2 chapters in. I'm about to start chapter 3. And I feel like the first 2 chapters is kind of just like what the book's about. But we're about to get into like the nitty gritty, the good stuff. And so I can't wait to keep reading this and let you guys know how I like it. I'm sure I'll love it because, I mean, it's a book about happiness, and like the first chapter is called The Treasure Hunt, and just like looking for little treasures throughout your life on like what makes you happy and things like that. So anyway, I think I'm really gonna like it because I already know I love that author anyway. So super excited to read that. But anyway, let's go ahead and start on that wall decor.
I'm in my zone, can't fail. Got my mindset on grade, like I am home, no doubt. Time to raise it too loud. I'm gonna light up the sky, gonna play it strong. 'Cause I've got that fire inside, lighting up my heart. No looking back, heaven knows it's time to get up and go. Life passing by, can't go slow, no. We ride it once, then we're done. I'm gonna light up the sky, gonna play it strong. 'Cause I got that fire inside, lighting up my heart.
Has been hung. Let me back up so you guys can see it in the whole room, because I don't think you guys have ever seen our guest room, and this is one of my favorite rooms in the house. It is so cozy, and it's actually darker than the rest of the rooms in the house, and I feel like that just adds to like the cozy vibe. But let me show you guys this cool lamp that I got at the thrift store for $25. It was such a steal, and I think it's so unique. And I kind of just have this like vintage feel in this room. Got some books down there. Let me show you the rug, because the rug really matches the origami up there. And the chest over there. And I wasn't expecting this, but I love it because of the different patterns. It almost mimics like a quilt that you hang. I wish it was a little brighter in here just to kind of show it off a little bit more, but it looks so cool. And like I said, kind of gives that same feel as if you hung a quilt over there. So fun. Since we're in here, let me take you guys into the bathroom, because I don't think I've ever I can't remember if I've ever shown you guys this. I'm pressing some flowers and I don't have a flower press, so I'm just making do. I've got to wait here and some stuff, but we'll see how those turn out in like a week or so. But this is the guest bathroom. I might have actually shown you guys this when I decorated for Easter. I think I do remember doing that now, but yeah, it's such a nice guest bedroom because we have this bathroom attached to it. And see, we got the butterflies up here. And so that's why I wanted to put the butterflies in the guest bedroom. So special. I can't stop looking at it. It turned out so good. I'm so happy with this.